everybody, welcome to today's unboxing. Today we're going to be unboxing a Dewalt DWS716XPS Miter Saw. It is a double bevel compound miter saw. We're going to take it out and we're going to put it together and get you guys a good look at what you might be buying in the future. Alright, let's get right into the unboxing. This is how it arrived on my doorstep. Purchased this one from Amazon. I will share the link to the item so you can make sure you're looking at exactly the item I am showing you right now. Please take a look at the link down in the description. On top, we got a big styrofoam here. Side. Next, we have our instructions, and if you watched any of my other videos, you know we follow the instructions. We are brand new woodworkers with very little to no experience doing any of this, so making sure you do it right and following the guide is the best way to do it if you're doing it for your first time. So, even though I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly what to do, if this is your first time doing it, I would encourage you to follow the instructions, not me. I'm new to this. If you're also new to this, it's like the blind leading the blind. Follow the manual. Making sure I've grabbed every thing that I can out of here, and we'll be taking this out of the box for you. Just got to free up a little space off to the side. Well, my first impression is this is really well made. It is extremely heavy, and that is kind of what I expected. Dewalt makes really great tools. The tools I've had my entire life pretty much have all been Dewalt. That isn't really the reason I chose this particular saw. I have to say I chose this saw because at the price point it seemed to have the most features. I knew I wanted to have dual bevel. I knew that I wanted to have compound. I knew that I wanted to have a specific size miter saw, so that's what made me end up going with this particular saw. So if you're looking for dual bevel, looking for compound, looking for a quality product at a decent price point, the Dewalt might be right up your alley. As far as assembly goes, there's really not anything to this thing. It comes right out of the box, essentially almost ready to use, but I will take you through just a few things that they do have here. They've got a protective piece of styrofoam because even though you can lock the saw down and lock it in place, which it currently is locked in place, they don't want it bouncing around in shipment and in transit. Alright, I'm going to take you through some of the adjustments that you can make with this thing since there's not a whole lot of assembly to do. Just want to show you the range of motion, dual bevel, how it all operates, how it functions, what you can use this for in your workshop. I'm going to be primarily using it in the next couple of weeks when I'm working here in the workshop. I'm going to be building some, going to be building a workbench, going to be building some shelving units, going to be building some drawers into the workbench that I'm going to be building. The The workbench will have a place for the miter saw that allows you to extend the feed, so you can work with 8-foot boards safely. Right now, obviously wouldn't be safe for you to work with an 8-foot board on something like this unless you had additional supports off to the sides to help you do that. My table, my workbench table, is going to incorporate the table saw, which if you haven't seen, there's a link in the description below that will walk you through an unboxing and assembly of the table saw, which I actually have sitting just off to the left here. But the table saw and miter saw will be incorporated into my workbench. The goal is to give myself as much in-feed, out-feed as possible and allow the flexibility to take the miter saw off and have a full workbench in space to, clamp items together and get to building. Now we've got that up, we can adjust our angles that we're going to be cutting at. So you can see how it gives you the precise measurement of the cut. In order to move the angle, you do need to pull up on the bottom of this, and that will allow you to actually change the angles that you cut at. This would be much easier to do if I had locked it down. I'm not intending on cutting anything today, so it's not locked or bolted to anything, but simply pulling this up and sliding it allows you to pick a different angle to cut at. Further along in the tour, on the top, we've got a laser switch. This switch allows you to toggle the laser that shows you your cut line. Got our fence, which can be adjusted as well. You can also cut. You can also make adjustments to the cutting angle here as well. This allows you to flex the blade, flex the entire cut angle. The entire thing pivots. Here we've got our adjustment wrench. This gets placed right here for storage. And I did attach the dust collection bag. However, I do have, if you watch other videos on the channel, you see that I did assemble a Wen dust collector DC 1300 over here, which I will be hooking up instead of the bag. I put the bag on just for completion's sake, show you that there was just one small thing to do to quote-unquote complete assembly of this item. Alright, so there you have it. Well, that concludes the video for this Dewalt miter saw. Again, the link for this product is down in the down in the description below. Please use that link. It supports the channel, it supports my ability to continue to make these videos and show you all great products that can help beginning woodworkers get started into woodworking. I would recommend this product based on just initial impressions, but again, keep an eye out for a future video where I'll actually be demonstrating the use, function, and giving you a review on cut quality and functionality of the entire item. Thanks.